Hello, it's TheDogWarrior. Welcome back to the video. Today in this video we'll be doing the survival world tour.
Did
Don't
you
worry.
genuinely start off the video doing that?
Yeah, good time memories, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Well, go out to the balcony, James, just get a nice overview of our
Oh yeah.
world.
This is all legit, by the way. We're not stamping. We didn't cheat by doing. I remember when that released like about a year ago, something like that. I felt scammed.
Nah, but
It was kind of obvious.
I remember watching that, and I just felt so pitiful for all the younger people watching.
Yeah, I know. Like,
What's really sad is like all these grown men tried exposing him on their YouTube channels and stuff. It's pretty sad. Anyway, we're not talking about that. But James, just basically, how long have we had this world? Basically, this was my first. This is on my save.
About 2 years.
Anybody who's watching and has seen James's Minecraft videos will probably know what his epic world looks like.
Shut up! It's epic, alright?
that's why I called it epic. It's literally called the TheDogWarrior's Epic World.
Oh,
anyway,
well.
this is on my save. This was the first survival world I ever made. And the thing is, unlike the city where it's mainly been me and maybe other people more than James, me and James have done loads on this world together.
Oh, trust me, I've done some pretty.
Yeah, James, you've done so much.
God's sake.
James, I'm genuinely thinking we might have to do this in 2 parts.
Really? What, like an hour and 20 billion?
Maybe two 15 to 20 minute videos. Anyway, should we just get on with the tour?
Yeah.
So, we'll look at the well, this is not a mansion, but it's the house we live in because it's a modern house. It's a bit like I tried making it look like the houses from my city world that you'll probably all have seen on the last video.
We've only got 5 views, but who cares? With 242 subscribers.
Well, it was only uploaded yesterday.
So unactive subscriber. I've never actually been to this part of the house.
Yeah, well, there's a little dining table here, and as you come through here, you've got the lovely stereo system with the jukebox and all the
all our records, which are all pretty the same.
Yeah, we've got a lovely fireplace here, a nice couch, and the kitchen area is just here. But we never really use the kitchen because we've got the storage room downstairs. But we won't go there first. We'll come outside first. So out here you got another dining table, which I just decided to make it look a bit more interesting. You got some sun beds with a table and an umbrella, and then you've got a swimming pool. I even went and did another infinity pool like I did on the SeaWorld. And this is a perfect view for the swimming pool.
Yeah.
I chose the perfect place to build.
I mean, you don't want to fall off though. You might
no, you don't fall off. It's really easy to fall off as well now. You've got the fast swimming mechanic in the game.
Yeah.
This little board here, I've made it into a diving board. For some reason, when I was building this house, I just had a massive wooden platform here, so I decided to utilize it and just make it into a diving board, so it's quicker you can just jump into the water down there. That's the main part of the house. We'll look at it from the outside in a bit. If we come down here, shut the trapdoor behind you. This basically has a storage room, so we might as well show off all our diamonds and stuff though.
All legit as well.
Yeah, all legit. I do most of the mining while James does a lot of the more tedious things, but people might consider mining tedious. But James has done a lot of tedious things in this world. The biggest use for this world was definitely trophy hunting, which is evident from the streams in the past. But yeah, this is just a standard storage room, but I do like the fact that I decided to add some windows here.
How many times have we killed it? Well, how many times have you, like, on this world has the Ender Dragon been defeated?
3 or 4. I think I'd say 4 or 5 actually. I think. Well, James, that's a lovely view. I decided to add in a window because it's a really nice view, but it's also a really nice view back here. I mean, if those stairs weren't there, it'd be a nice view. But I just wanted to add some windows to make it look less boring. So there's a few levels to the underground level underneath the house. Go down the spiraling staircase. This underground part did take me a while to build. You got enchanting room here. That window space. You got the enchanting table, and then you've got a chest full of enchantments.
Yeah.
This is usually just stuff that we discard because the enchantments aren't that good.
Yeah, just like a full set of diamond armor, you know. It's
yeah.
Shit.
James, you said a naughty word. Yeah.
Oh,
I've also ordered the books, so it's like bows, pickaxes, armor, and stuff like that. So James, if we go further down, we
Oh,
just get
hang on. I nearly forgot something then.
What?
I've got to add my Minecraft music. Oh, no. Is it mine? Jimbo's epic sword, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you mine.
What, because mine's my epic.
Wait, are you still recording?
Yeah, I'm still recording.
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, I didn't really know what to do for this, so I just decided to try and make it into a hallway. It looked really, really bland, but it's just basically a corridor that takes you out to the rear entrance. There's two different ways.
We've never used this door, ever.
No,
Which
never used this door.
There's like no point.
Yeah, but I thought I'd add it in anyway. But basically, you can get into the house through the underground part, or you can go up the big stairs to the top of the house. So if we just come out to this bridge over here, and
we've got a lovely.
We've got the legendary shrine right here.
I made this. You know, we had a spare poppy, so you know.
Yeah. But if you the tree's in the way.
What tree?
Maybe we'll get a good view of it later. But that's how it looks like from the side, sort of. But anyway, we'll go this way first. So this is the beacon shrine. So one thing to say also, while going through this tour is, like, you know, from streams in the past, anybody who watched those will know this world is quite a bit different now. First of all, a lot of stuff's on it, but also the beacon you see
even
over
since
there,
like the last video, do you know the trophy hunting one? We've done so much. So I think it was like 2 months ago.
Literally everything, so much has changed since the last trophy hunting video, and that was only like 2 months ago.
I know.
We really missed an opportunity to stream a lot for those trophy huntings because we've gained loads of trophies. I've got all the survival trophies now. Anyway, so the beacon used to be over there. This is basically the shrine I built for it.
You do a lot of the building though, don't you? I don't really build much. I just contribute more. You know,
because I come
anything
up
I
with
build
more,
is get like
favourable ideas, I think, to put it like that. But yeah, that's the beacon shrine, so I was quite happy with that. I built the Ender Dragon shrine up on the hill first, and then I decided to build a shrine for the beacon as well. But I wanted to build it close to the house, so I just chose the space. Otherwise, I would have put it on a hill somewhere to make it look a bit grand. This is just a cow and sheep pen, nothing too special about it. You just got chests in the middle of wheat, and then you just got stuff to do with sheep on the left and stuff to do with cows on the right. Are you still there, James?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was turning my music down a bit.
Okay. Yeah, so basically just a bog standard animal farm right there. And then we've got some crop farms up here. So you've got the wheat farm up here. Same thing, just bog standard wheat farm, to be honest. And then over here, there's a lot of spruce trees over here because I decided to just make basically like a big spruce forest. And then you've just got the melon farm over here, so same thing. I think this is actually meant to have some fence gates. I'm not sure. It's alright. So yeah, that's pretty much this area. James, do you have your map on you? Wait, James, you know, go to do you have a map on you at all?
Yeah.
Alright, put it in the box in the top right in your inventory.
Okay.
So you've got it in both hands. Yeah. So if you look at the map close, you can see that our sort of area is on this sort of island, and we've basically expanded, so it's all covering the island now, which is good.
It's big.
Yeah, it's very big when you look at it, especially if you stack up like to the block limit and you look down. It's really impressive. So we're going to the other side of the river now. Oh wait, no, let's not go there yet. Let's look at the thing on the hill. Yeah. So there's a lot of pathways on this world. Basically, if you go to your left, there's a path that goes through the mountain. And what I've done is, like, on the outskirts of the base, sort of, I've made pathways with cobblestone walls and, like, exits and entrances where you can go out to the open world. So it just takes you down there. We don't really need to go down there. But up here, you got a nice bridge that goes over that little pond. Oh wait, no, sorry, the pond's down there. I actually added that waterfall as well to make it look just a bit more pleasing. So yeah, up here is the Ender Dragon Shrine. I was really happy with when I built this. Like, it did take quite a bit of grinding. The reason why I've got this flag with the Mojang symbol, I think it's Mojang. I can't remember if it's Mojang or 4J Studios anymore. But this basically in survival mode, to make this banner, you need to have an Ender Dragon egg. It's part of the recipe. So I thought I'd just make it a bit more impressive. Then we've got the Ender Dragon egg in the glass case, and the whole thing's pretty grand to look at from a distance. Oh, you get a good view of the house from here as well. I know the snow's annoying, but we can't do much about that. So yeah, it's a nice view of the house from there. So yeah, hopefully it makes it look a bit more pleasing. And if you didn't know what I was talking about, those paths down there, that's what I'm about. Like those paths just border the area. But let's go downstairs and see the other side of the river. We're just another brick in the wall.
I was meaning more Trump, but alright.
But I just had to put that joke in. So let's go to the other side of the river then. Let's go off to the right first. And the reason why there's an overwhelming amount of lighting is just so no mobs spawn except for stupid water enemies.
Look out about the looks, it's water.
Nah. We've got a cake shop, so
God's sake, I don't
this
know.
is what?
Nice.
So this is obviously got to be inspired from Stampy's bake shop or whatever. So yeah, basically you got the cake shop in here. I mean, I just didn't know what to add into the world, so one day I just decided
This was like at the beginning.
let's add this. Yeah. Basically back here you've got all the ingredients you need. So you've got the cow farm, you've got sugarcane, you've got the wheat, and you've got a jungle tree with some cocoa beans growing in it. And then up here is actually a strategy I learned from like Stampy. Basically, you just have a chicken swimming in the middle of this water source that goes inwards.
How do you get it?
It'll just drop. I just use seeds to go in. And basically it'll just keep swimming like that, so it must be very tired. But it just drops eggs into that hopper, and then when the hopper's full you can just put them in the chest. So yeah, I don't even use this cake shop, but it's another thing to add to the road. So yeah, we'll go to. So this is like
we need to cut down
this area. If you watched the trophy hunting streams from like 2 or 3 years ago, this area is sort of the same. Like, well, what I mean by that is a lot of the builds you'll recognise. So this is the old storage room, but now I've called it house for extra storage.
If we
because we've got the storage room under the house. James wasn't happy about that at first because he did build this, and I was really happy with this that he built this.
Yeah, innit?
Yeah, there's 3 floors to the storage thing, I'm pretty sure. There's nothing in the chest though, because a lot of the stuff has been moved to the other storage room, but the blocks chest has already been filled.
But it just shows how much like we actually had and stuff in it. It's got like 3 floors. But I mean the third floor we never really actually used.
Nah.
We did this and then we just moved everything.
Yeah, we did.
Well, when I say we, I mean you.
Yeah, but that's storage room, so a lot of the stuff has just been moved out, but
some stuff, so
yeah, it does go to show how much stuff we have.
Do you remember Willie?
This is I do. That was our first villager that we cured.
Yeah, and then he died.
No, I think he just well, I just let him loose. I just let him wander about, and I had this iron golem, so I thought I'd just protect him, but he just managed to wander off one day and he just disappeared. This is a guest house because I built it for one of my friends in the past, but it never actually really came on the world. So yeah. It's just a guest house. I did put a bit of effort into the interior, but you know, it's just a house.
We don't even use it.
Excuse me.
It's just here.
No, we don't. We don't use any of these houses anymore. These are all our old houses. This is a map board. Yeah, I did want to add something like this, and I was very pleased with the way this turned out. So
well,
yeah.
no, we worked at this. We
worked at getting all those maps. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you can see it. There's a mansion
right, so
there.
we've got a sugarcane farm here and a wheat farm, you know, with the pond.
Hang on, there's 3 mansions, isn't there? I swear, I found 2.
One.
There's one at the top right up here.
Top right, where?
Yeah, you can see right at the top. It's on the board here.
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember finding that. Oops.
What? I found that one.
Well, oh wait, no, there was another one even higher than that, I think.
Remember when I went up to the very top of it?
Yeah, no, I went up to a map that was even higher than the top one. I went really far and I got lost for about an hour. But going away from the map board, let's just go to focus on some other
So yeah, sorry about
Yeah, just a little cut in the video. So we've got a pond here, just a bit of a farm. This is my original house. So if we can go inside. I still quite like the interior. It just seems a bit cozy. And I like these this bookshelves and painting on the wall.
that. It's so empty. It used to be full of stuff, but now nothing's here.
Yeah.
The basement used to be down here. I mean, if we look at it now, like if you remember, like it was full, like you know, active. Now it's just dead. I mean, when I was mining, I ended up going back into that, and it was like really like weird. Cause it was just empty.
So basically, this used to be an enchanting room, and I forgot that actually.
Yeah, I explored all of this cave, and like you know.
Yeah. This used to be my Viables room with a very rubbish redstone lot. And this was the where you went to the Nether. And actually, so if you come down here, there's Netherrack here because there used to be some fire behind some iron railings. That's another cave there. There used to be a Nether portal there, and this used to be a potions room.
I never cave in it.
So quite weird going back to it, like you said, but you know, it's pretty cool looking back at it, to be honest. And if you just go upstairs, it's like my old bedroom, basically.
Oh, that's
What the hell? So let's just block that up. Yeah, that's just my bedroom and the balcony. Used to have a pretty nice view. And to be honest, actually, from here, you used to be able to see the ship crystal clear without any obstruction.
Without any bamboo.
Yeah.
God.
Courtesy of James, decided to just add loads around the area, which I don't blame for. It makes it just a bit more vegetated.
Yeah, it's good as well. It's pretty cool when it's all grown.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the little potions house that I built.
I thought Greg built this. Greg had help with
no,
this.
I built this. It's just a much more organised method of storing potions, and a lot nicer to look at than that underground little stone cave. So yeah, we'll go over here actually. There's a potato farm right here. This actually took me quite a while to build because I just decided to really add a lot.
It used to be a tree farm though, here, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Pretty crappy tree farm, to be honest. By the looks of it, I haven't really harvested any potatoes in a while.
I'll harvest some.
Potatoes are my main food source in this world. Yep. How can we forget, James? Right. So basically, there used to be a cavern there.
And I nearly fell down
I actually had a sign that said cavern beware, don't fall down, and James just decided, oh, I might as well fill it with a well. Yeah. And because there's a recreation of a village over there, we thought it'd be cool to just have a little well.
Yeah, and like this is the cave that leads into the old Persian place.
Oh. Anyway, let's go over the other bridge then. So this is basically, I used to have a little wooden hut here with a cleric villager, so basically a priest. And I used to have this minecart, and it went all the way over there, like a map away to a village, and it was never actually complete. So I decided to complete it and transfer loads of villagers back here. So we've got cleric trades here. So
we should literally just name them.
There is two. Every time I come in here, these two villagers have walked into each other. So I think there's one, and I'm like, where did the other one go? So there's two villages, a lot of trades you can do, and this is basically just an exact replica of the church you'd find in a village. So I just thought it'd add a bit more, you know, it just adds some company to the world to have a bit more of a civilization. This is like the farmer, I think, or butcher.
Can you get mending books from fishing?
Yeah, you can.
Good.
Butcher trade here, with a recreation of one of the houses, and then obviously you've got the blacksmith here, and he trades some pretty good stuff, some good enchanted pickaxes, and then you've got another cleric trade over here, so another church basically. This one only has one cleric, but there's quite a few clerics back at the village, so I decided to bring more of them, and then there's another well there.
Oh, it's not as good in here as mine.
I need to bring another villager, I think, because I think there's room for another house.
Yeah,
but yeah. And then this is just a little doorway that leads you out back into the open world. This is what blocks out all the mobs, this massive wall, and then
all the naughty boys.
this is where you go out.
But this used to be like filled with like holes and stuff. I just went and filled it all in.
Yeah.
So it's really annoying.
Yeah.
There's a donkey like over there somewhere in that boat still.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's pretty amazing.
But yeah, that's the sort of exact replica village. So it's not actually
it's over there.
a generated village. I built that myself. And I'm quite pleased with it.
I mean, this area here is pretty empty. I mean, we could put some stuff in it.
Yeah, but it's just like, what do you add?
I don't know. And like over here, it's pretty empty. We'll think of something someday.
Yeah. So this is my first farm. So there's not much crops in it. Now I do have a farm for each crop. Actually, didn't you find some beetroot or something? We need to build a beetroot farm.
Yeah, I put it in the chest thingy, in the thingy.
This is the llama pen. The only reason we have these llamas is because it was required for a trophy, and James worked his arse off trying to get these llamas.
Took me 4 real days.
They do nothing.
4 real days to get these.
They literally don't do anything. So they're just there to look at, pretty much.
Because you can't ride them.
You can't ride them. Yeah. So they're just there to look at. Now this, I wanted to add basically a fishing hut, and at first I was thinking of basing it off like those witches' huts that you find, but they're like really simple. And I just started building something. I did not expect it to turn out as good as this. I was really impressed with this. So there's basically some furnaces, and then if you come down here, you get 2 dock areas. So this one's for fishing, and then you've got a little like anvil area here with chests.
Look how good that rod is right there. That's just an awesome rod.
And then
we've got 2 rods with mending on.
Yeah, no. And then you've got a bed here, and then you've got a second dock which is for boats. So I was incredibly happy with this. Like I was really pleased with this.
I mean, like I'm the only one that actually uses.
James, you've done a lot of fishing.
I've done so much fishing.
Yeah.
I must have done.
Well,
it was
mostly to try and get that bloody mending book.
Yeah, I know. No, it wasn't. It was
oh wait, no, Frostwalker. Frostwalker.
I must have spent at least 3 hours of pure fishing.
Yeah, I think more.
Yeah, probably.
This is James's original house.
Built it myself. Pretty bad, you know.
This is basically his old wheat farm as well. I'm just gonna add. There's a dirt block here, so I'm just gonna add some crops. There we go. That's better. So yeah. You've probably already looked in there, so that's James' original house anyway.
I thought it was
as well for under it. But yeah,
pretty nice looking.
So quite nostalgic, you know. And then over here, this used to look different, the entrance to this mine shaft, but I changed it a little bit to make it look a bit better, and also to make it to add a bit more space to it. So you basically just go down. You can come down. There's a minecart in the shaft. And basically you've got a little room down here with a bunch of chests, and then in all directions, any direction possible, there's a strip mine that probably goes on for at least 200 to 300 blocks.
Well, no, it's
there is a lot of strip mines.
Because we had to get that trophy of...
Well, the one that goes, if you come here, the one that goes in this direction goes on, I'd say, for at least 1,000 blocks. It goes on for absolutely ever. That one goes on for ages, and these strip mines, they all go on for a long time, and that over there leads you to the strip mine that James did. If you look back at old streams, you'll see James like working on that strip mine.
Got it. It's massive.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely huge, and I edited it recently so all the strip mines were like 3 blocks high, and I mainly did it to harvest some cobblestone. But yeah, so that's the strip mine. Nothing much has changed with that, to be honest, and it's not that interesting. If you come over here...
Oh no, you can't see that. Oh no, what about the ship?
What? Oh yeah.
You can't forget the ship. God, Jozef, it's one of the...
There's not much point in this, but it's nice to look at, I guess. I have changed it so it looks a little less box shaped, and I added a little pier to it. It's nice to look at.
I don't think we've ever used it.
It's absolutely pointless. You got a cactus
at one point the portal was on here.
Yeah, I know, the nether portal did once spawn.
There's a diamond in there, Jozef.
Yeah.
You can just swap it for an emerald.
There, and then you've got crew sleeping quarters down here. Pretty much. Yeah,
we
there's
could look at
absolutely
we could
no
look
point
under the
in this,
water
but
though.
I just decided
Like
to build it.
under here. I basically found a
Yeah.
load of like underwater things like the pickles and like all
Underwater
these.
vegetation.
Yeah, so I just mined it and like brought it all over here to make it like look nice.
Yeah, there's some sunbeds on a table and an umbrella over here as well, just to give a bit more beach characteristic, you know.
Right.
We'll come further this way then. It's funny watching your characters, man. Actually, I do actually like the area where we are as well because it's spawned next to a mushroom island, which is actually
Yeah,
quite large.
even though we've like never used
And
it.
there's actually another mushroom island over at the other side as well.
I may need to end the video soon because like it's nearly half an hour.
Yeah. We'll just.
Actually, shall we end it now? And then we'll do that second part.
We'll just look at this pig farm.
Right, okay.
So you got a pig farm and a chicken farm right here, and then you've got the nether portal there, which used to be underground underneath my old house, but it's there now.
Right.
So we'll finish. Go.
I can't remember how to do this. Oh god.
Just hold X.
Oh god. Oh god. This is
Wow, you can actually fly a long way.
I may die.
Yeah, you might take some damage while you're doing it.
Oh, I took none. That's pretty cool.
I did. Where are you? Oh, you're there. Well, if we just come back up this way, we just follow this path behind James's house. Is that a skeleton? I thought I saw a skeleton. Whatever. So we've already seen the ship and stuff. So this is an alternate pathway that just goes around the back of James's house, and it comes
all the
over
lovely
here.
bamboo.
So there's a lot of bamboo. I almost called it sugarcane then. And we've basically got a big wheat field here, just to add a bit more, just of something to the world, basically. Yeah, just to fill in some empty space, to be honest, to make it look a bit good.
A bit better.
But yeah, so that's just a big wheat field. We haven't used it, but I think it's just better to just look at it and leave it like that.
Yeah.
And then here we've got the carrot farm. So we had the melon and the wheat farm up on that hill, we had the potato farm behind my old house, and we had the carrot farm here. And my friend Greg used to have a house on this world, and he decided to build a farm of his own, and the house was terrible, but his farm is decent, so we decided to keep it.
Oh, there's lots of bamboo around there as well.
Yep.
I love bamboo.
We'll get into our prized possession of the world soon. We'll just go past this for now. So we've got another fishing hut over here. Basically, because I had one on that side, I wanted to add another one.
We don't use this one for fishing though. Well, I don't. We use this mainly for like ship, like docks.
We can use it for boats to get to the end and stuff though.
Yeah, the end's that.
So boats and fishing rods, chest, basically the same thing. Furnaces. So this is the dock for fishing, even though you can't really tell as much on this one. And then this is the dock for boats, but all the boats have already disappeared over to the jungle biome where the end is. And this one I decided to be a bit more creative with it. I built another whole hut, a bit more raised up, with just a little sleeping quarters basically, and you can jump off the balcony if you want into the water. But yeah, that's the second fishing hut. I was quite pleased with this one as well. Just to, like it's really just nice to look at. Like
I mean, even though I don't use it, it's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's still cool to look at as well. So this, at the time of building this, I really loved this.
It was my idea, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was your idea. It was I built it though.
You took my idea and actually put it to you basically got all the red terracotta, I got all the quartz, and it took forever to get all the quartz. The terracotta was probably more painful.
No, the quartz took a long time, James.
Nah.
So basically,
we basically got all these saddles because of the fishing.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, there's some from mob spawns, but that's it. So you've got bound horse, iron horse.
Thing is, I just use a gold horse. Lots of donkeys.
Yeah, and then all the donkeys. We just use the donkeys well, I use the donkeys if I'm going on a mining trip, because then I can put all the stuff in the chests. And then if you go up here, there's not much upstairs.
It's just,
it's just extra space.
And it looks good, like looking down and stuff.
Yeah, and then decide to add those logs just to give it a bit of character, I don't know. But yeah, that's the barn. So that took a while to build, to be honest. It did take a whole weekend to build that.
Did it? A whole weekend? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it did, didn't it? And then probably the most impressive thing for me, anyway.
Right, James, you want to give the backstory of how long it took you to get these?
So basically, it took a lot longer than the llamas. Like, I thought the llamas were bad. Like, it took 4 days. I mean, this took 4 days as well, but this was... I think I spent a lot longer on this. Like, I spent a few hours a day doing the llamas. This, I spent like, God, a lot more hours.
And the thing is about the llamas, you didn't have to go as far, whereas for this, you had to go all the way to the jungle biome about 2 maps away and walk the panda.
I know,
all the way back
like
here.
The thing is, with the llamas, you could put a lead on them, you couldn't put a lead on pandas. So, it took forever.
Like, literally, the first panda James found, he had to actually transfer it over here over 2 nights of playing.
Yeah.
Well, I think I was building the fishing hut at the time. And then you came up to mine for a sleepover, and you found another panda.
And oh my God, when I found that panda, and I knew I could get these trophies, oh my God, I nearly had a fit.
Yeah, it was actually a very good reaction. It should have been recorded, because it was brilliant.
We won't go into that though.
Yeah, but
now
basically,
look how many pandas we have now.
it took you about, I think it took you about an hour and a half to transfer it over.
Yeah. And then when I got over it, I couldn't stop breeding them.
Yeah, James went over the top with the breeding. Basically, it used to be just a small, tiny pen for the pandas to breed, but I decided we want, because the pandas are so rare, we need to make it special. So I decided to build a whole panda sanctuary.
There's no brown pandas anymore.
No, there isn't.
There used to be brown ones.
No, there isn't. We've got to breed some more.
Ah, what a shame.
Down here though, there's a massive ravine, so that's why I haven't built a pond or anything over here, because there's a massive ravine. So yeah, that is the best. That is the most prized part of the world. If we've got one thing to show off on this world, it's this thing. Like, we are very proud of this panda sanctuary.
And I mean, you found one singular piece of bamboo, didn't you? And then I just
I found one singular piece from a shipwreck, and now look what it's turned into.
I mean, it's good though. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. And then we've got something up here which is pointless, but it's cool to look at. And I wanted to have something to accompany the barn.
Yeah, I mean, you built it.
You can go in the barn through 2 ways, by the way, as well.
You built it only a few weeks ago, didn't you? No, you built it.
Well, I built it this weekend.
Yeah.
So it's a windmill, basically. There's nothing inside it except 3 floors.
But you're gonna put some stuff in there, aren't you?
I am gonna put some stuff in, but this like just making up the idea for it in my head actually took a lot of brainstorming. I mean, and I was just making it up as I went along. I
might just move in here because I get a great view of the pandas.
Yeah, I did have to. We've got 1 panda roaming free because we were originally intending for just some pandas to be in the sanctuary and have a lot of them roaming free, so it's like a panda.
I'm kind of scared that they might despawn or something. So.
What?
Yeah, but they might despawn.
We've got 1 panda roaming free here, and it moves at about 2 miles an hour. So it literally hasn't moved off the top of this hill.
That's why it took so long as well, because they're so unbelievably slow. And then I have to, sleep. I had to go through the night, because you see the desert. I had to go all the way top left and just go through all the way through that.
Well, that's everything that's on the world that is in the normal world. There's nothing really in the end. And I don't think there's anything in the nether. I've built a walkway that goes to the nether fortress, but besides that, there's nothing in it. So we're going to go to the top of a shrine.
And I mean, this is all legit as well, like, nothing, no cheating. This is why we still get trophies on this. I mean, if someone brand new just got a Minecraft summit, like, I don't know who does that now, but anyway.
I had no trophies. Get about 15 trophies in a day, I'd say.
You get nearly the platinum.
You get at least you must get at least like
20,
a quarter, like a third of the trophies within no time.
Yeah, within like 10 minutes.
Probably more. So we're just coming up here to get a last good view of the world, so you can just look around at the other scenery as well. The house actually looks really good from this angle.
I'm just gonna turn my hood off and do a slow-mo.
Yep.
With a therapeutic music.
Yeah, it's just a lovely view to look at, to be honest.
I mean, you can't really see the pandas, but...
Nah, but that doesn't really matter. But you just get a really impressive view of the world from up here. We didn't actually look, but from over, you might have caught it in the camera when you were looking around at one point. But like, if you're over by the barn and you look over at the house and the shrine that we stood on right now, it just looks so far away, and it just goes to show how big this world is.
Yeah. And I mean, we're probably going to be doing loads more on this anyway, so.
Yeah, if they bring new trophies out, we'll just start streaming trophy hunting again.
I mean, I still need to get
like,
two, but
we haven't streamed a trophy hunting in about 2 months, and that was only the start of us like really getting all the trophies, because we came back on Minecraft to get all the trophies, and that was only the start of us doing all that. We've got we had a period for about a month and a half where we just played this like at least every other day, just to come on and try and get trophies. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole tour. You can see a bit of the jungle biome over there.
Yeah, you can.
Right, so we're just gonna.
It's all impressive, and it's all accumulated from 2 years, 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years of building, yeah. But to be honest, like,
but it's not
only in the past month really, it's really become this big. To be honest.
Hang on, where we're flying to?
Because we'll just fly like maybe. We'll try and fly to the panda sanctuary.
Oh, yeah.
But just to like, the thing is like about 2 months ago, the modern house wasn't even built. It was just like that small area over there that was the original area.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just fly off now. So let's go.
Oh.
Oh, you jumped. You did way too low.
No, it wouldn't start. I nearly plummeted to my death, but you know.
Wait. Yeah. Let's just get a quick circle around.
It's alright, you know.
Yeah. And there you go. So that's it for the video, pretty much. That's the whole tour.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave your don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And so yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys all later. Goodbye.
Bye.